sank it out of sight. Onward to the Jets, a quick turnaround. Thursday night lights, we own this ground. Stay woke, stay winning. It's our time now. Hey, AFC East, we wear the crown. Stay woke, stay winning. Hear the crowd. We're the thunder, we're the sound. Oh, yeah. Week 11, the Bucks went down in flames. The season's ours, we're changing the game. No time for sleep, no time for rest. The Patriots rise, improving who's best. Double. Stay woke, stay winning. It's our time now. Hey, AFC East, we wear the crown. Stay woke, stay winning. Hear the crowd. We're the thunder, we're the sound. Yeah. My lights flash, skies roar. We take control. One play, one goal. We're on a roll. No sinking ships, no slowing pace. We're the Pats and we own this race. Come on. Stay woke, stay winning. It's our time now. Hey, AFC East, we wear the crown. Stay woke, stay winning. Hear the crowd. We're the thunder, we're the...
What's up, man?
What's up, Mr. Gibbs?
Not much, buddy.
Yeah.
Oh, cool.
The Bruins are looking pretty well right now. You
They
know?
are. They are. I'm
They,
really
they were
shocked.
they were on a pretty big slide at the beginning of the season, and we were like, "What's happening?" And then all of a sudden,
Yes, sir.
all of a sudden they've caught back up, and they look like I'm not gonna say a winning hockey team, but they look like a decent hockey club.
Yes. I'm not going to say winning hockey team just yet. It's still early.
125 goals away for David Pastrnak before he gets that record. He hit 400
Hey, he
last
got
night.
400 the other night.
Yeah, he got 400 last night.
Congratulations. Yes.
Yes, sir.
Buddy.
I'm going to go to Rakim tomorrow night.
Oh, yeah. What time is that?
It's gonna be at 8:00 tomorrow night. He's
wow.
getting inducted into the Berkeley Hall of Fame.
Oh, that's awesome.
And he's going to be doing a performance as well. I've never seen him perform. I'm wicked excited for that, dude. He's one of the founders of hip-hop.
Oh, okay, that's going to be fun.
Yeah, he's one of the founders of hip-hop, dude. So it's going to be really cool. But Jesse's wheelchair broke down today. He had some kind of brake problem with his wheelchair, so he has to use his manual wheelchair to get there tomorrow.
Wow.
Yeah.
Oh, I've had that problem.
Oh, yeah. So
I know what that's like.
So a good thing we're not going to too many other places this weekend, you know.
No.
We're not going out and doing too much other stuff this weekend, so I've been writing a comic book. I've been writing a comic book recently, and as you know, you're a character in it.
Yep.
Things have gotten really interesting. I sent you a little visualizer, a little video on how it sounds and everything. But as far as tonight goes, the Boston Celtics, man, they won their game. I had a big game from in fantasy from Victor Wemby tonight. He had a triple-double tonight. The Thunder beat the Lakers 121-92.
I don't even want to hear it.
Oh, man. The Hawks are beating the Kings 125-90 right now.
It's a blowout.
And the Clippers are beating the Nuggets 87-76 in the third quarter.
Oh, wow. Yeah, man, that's just, I know. I got a text from my boy Brian, who lives in Arizona, and he's like, it's not looking good for the Lakers. I'm like, what do you mean? I checked the score, and I'm like, what the fuck?
Yep, the Blazers beat the Pelicans 125 to 117. The Suns beat the Mavericks 123 to 114.
Wow. There's a lot of blowouts.
The Warriors beat the Spurs 125 to 120. The Cavaliers beat the Heat 130 to 116. The Celtics beat the Grizzlies 131 to 95.
Figured.
Magic beat the Knicks 124 to 107. The Pistons beat the Bulls 124 to 113. And the Hornets beat the Bucks 111 to 100.
That one shocked me. That one shocked me.
That's a big shocker right there.
It is.
Let's take a look at the NHL. There we go. Taking a look at the NHL here. Let's take a look at the standings. The league overall. Colorado is number 1 in the league at 11-1-5 with a total of 27 points with 17 games played. Your top 5 goes as followed: Colorado, Anaheim, New Jersey, Dallas, Carolina, Montreal, Boston, Pittsburgh.
Oh, we're not doing too bad, all considered.
We're the 7th best team in hockey.
Well, that's what I mean. We're not doing too bad, all considered.
We're 11-7, 22 points. Yeah. So we're not that far off. We're in the 20s at least. You know, we're not a cellar dweller like Calgary right now. That's 4-12.
I know, that shocked me.
Calgary's 4-12. The Blues are 6-8.
Well, Calgary's the one that shocked me. Calgary's the one that shocked me. I thought they were going to do better than what they're doing. I really did. I don't know why I thought that.
Calgary, I know. I thought the same thing because I drafted Dustin Wolf this year in fantasy hockey, and that's fucked. That's fucked me. You know, let's see. We got Thursday night hockey games. Oh, the Devils and the Blackhawks is currently in overtime as we speak. So, taking a look at tomorrow, the Bruins play the Senators. We have the Kings Maple Leafs, the Stars Canadiens, the Ducks, Red Wings, the Capitals and the Panthers, the Oilers and the Blue Jackets, the Sabres and the Avs, the Sharks and the Flames, the Islanders and the Golden Knights, the Jets and the Kraken. That's your slate for tomorrow as far as hockey, Mr. Gibbs.
Oh, wow. Well, for me, I'm a big Mustang fan, and we got a rivalry game this weekend, Friday and Saturday, against the hated Spudkins.
Oh, really?
Yeah, and the game's going to be sold out.
Oh, nice. Friday's the first game BC faces BU, or BU
Let's
faces
go BU, baby.
Yeah, so Friday's going to be the first game that BU faces BC, so I'm wicked excited for that. They're doing John Cena won the Intercontinental Championship in Boston the other night.
I saw that. Yep. I saw that.
Yeah, so he's gonna have his match next week at Madison Square Garden, and then he has Survivor Series, and then it's his last match.
Wow, that's awesome.
Yeah, he has 3 matches left. He won the Intercontinental Championship. Now he's the Grand Slam champion.
Yeah, I heard about that. It's pretty cool. So he's a Grand Slam champion.
Yep, he's a Grand Slam champion on his way out. I think that's pretty cool.
I think it's really cool, man.
A lot of people said that he buried a lot of talent on his way out because he didn't need to win the championship, but it's a cool little gesture, I think.
It is. I think it's a great gesture. I really do.
I think it's a cool little gesture considering on how badly they failed on the John Cena retirement tour. There's so many people.
Oh, yeah.
There's so many people that they could have brought in for great
easily.
matches. And it's just like it was like 29 dates or something like that. I get it. Not every one of them is going to be a wrestling match. You have to
No.
have some promo in between. I get that. But I felt like they could have approached it much better in that sense.
They should have. I thought that they should have done. I thought that they should have done a lot better than what they did. I really, yeah.
Mm-hmm. All right, let's see what we got tonight. So I got 212 points tonight in fantasy basketball.
Nice.
Yeah, the Kings got blown out. So Westbrook had 10 points, 2 rebounds, 3 assists for 13 points overall. Jaylen Brown had 19 points, 6 rebounds, 6 assists. Gave me 33 points about. Donovan Mitchell gave me about 27 points. Or Davion Mitchell. Sorry. Donovan Mitchell, Davion Mitchell. Cooper Flag gave me about 16 points, 6 rebounds, and 6 assists. Queta gave me about 13 points, 8 rebounds. Victor Wemby gave me 31 points, 15 rebounds, 10 assists, and a block.
That guy's, I'm telling you, Zach, that guy is amazing.
Victor Wemby is incredible. And Colin Sexton was on my bench. He gave me 37, but he was questionable to play, so I didn't play him. So he was on my bench tonight. Let's see how I did in fantasy hockey. I'm getting crushed in fantasy hockey, man. But I'm not in last place anymore. I was in last place. My team is 20, 27, and 3 right now. I am currently the 9th team in fantasy hockey. It's not looking good.
You're in the top 10.
Yeah, well, there's only 10 teams.
Well,
I'm the second worst.
oh, never mind. I thought there were like 30 teams.
No, in fantasy hockey, there's only 10 or 12.
Oh, okay.
So, I got an assist. That's about it. I got an assist from Nico Hisacher. None of my goalies played tonight. Trevor Zegras was a -1 on the ice. 5 shots on goal and 1 assist. That was my night in fantasy hockey. What a sad night.
Yeah, what a really sad night, huh?
Right. So we're going to do some NFL picks, Mr. Gibbs.
Okay.
Alrighty. We are in week 11 of the NFL. It's blowing by, man. Pretty soon we're going to be at Thanksgiving.
I know, bro.
It's blowing by, man. All right. So feel free to disagree on some of these picks with me if you don't like the pick that I pick here.
Okay, buddy.
All right. So we're starting off tomorrow night with the Thursday night game. The New York Jets versus the New England Patriots. Now, I think this is personally a trap game because the New England Patriots have been playing so good. Now, I'm not saying the Jets are going to win the game because I'm going to pick the Patriots to win, and I'm obviously not going to see the game itself until I get back to the studio tomorrow night. But I do think that the Jets are going to play us pretty hard considering that it's a short week and the Patriots have been playing really good. So I am going to say that the Patriots win this game against the Jets.
Yeah, I'm gonna agree with you on that one. I think the Jets are gonna play pretty hard. I really do. I think the Jets are gonna give it an effort.
Yeah, same. So
I know the Jets' record isn't what it is, but they've I don't know if you heard, but they lost one of their all-time centers.
Yeah, I heard that. Rest in peace to Nick Mangold. He's an amazing center for them.
Yeah, he was an amazing. I want to say to his family and his colleagues and the Jets organization, may he rest in peace.
Right.
And I think, for me personally, I know he hasn't played with the Jets in a long time, but that'll give them a reason to fight for him and his memory.
Right. All right, so now we have the 9:30 slot on Sunday morning. We have the Washington Commanders taking on the Miami Dolphins. The Miami Dolphins beat the brakes off of the Bills this weekend.
That shocked me. You should have seen my face when I was watching the game. I had it.
Bro, they beat the brakes off of the Dolphins, the Bills. I don't know on that one. I know the Commanders. I'm shaky about what Jay and Daniels is up to now. I'm not sure about Jay and Daniels at this point. But
I'm not either. I mean,
the Dolphins
I don't know.
the Dolphins are such a horrible team to like place a bet on. I
don't know, man.
I wouldn't touch that game.
I wouldn't either.
Let's skip that game.
Okay,
That's
why don't
gonna
we just
be
skip that game? Okay?
that's gonna be our skip of the week right there. The Commanders and the
We
Dolphins.
gotta have a skip. Yeah, let's skip that game, bro. I don't know on that one.
Yeah, we'll go through the rest of the slate and skip that one.
Yeah, because I don't know.
We got the Green Bay Packers taking on Jameis Winston in the New York Giants.
Packers.
I got the Packers in that one too. You know, I don't like Jordan Love. Like, I really don't. I don't think he's a great. I think he's not a great quarterback.
Well, here's for the people who don't know. I'm from Utah, and he played for Utah State.
Oh.
And back when he was in, obviously the NFL is totally different in college football, but he was really good in college football. But that's cool. I think
I don't think he's panning out the way that the Packers hoped for. Like, I don't think he's a good quarterback. He's definitely not a top 10, in my opinion.
No, he's not a top 10. He'll never. And I'm not trying to be disrespectful towards him, but he's never going to be a Hall of Famer.
Yeah, 100%.
I
think the coach of the Packers is pretty. He can be fraudulent at times.
By far, he's not.
So I am going to go with the Packers on this one.
Yeah, I'm going with the Packers on that one too.
The Texans and the Titans. That's a tough one too. The Texans have been playing like shit, but the last time I bet against the Texans, they won. So I'm going to go with the Texans on that one because the Titans are bad. And I want to believe that CJ Stroud is not going to lose to a really bad team.
He's hurt, right?
CJ Stroud's hurt?
Yeah, they had to put their backup in last week. Yes.
Oh, shit. I didn't know.
Yeah, because he got hurt. Yeah, their CJ Stroud got hurt last week. I don't know if he's coming back Sunday or not, but if not, then they're going to start their other guy.
Ooh.
I don't know about that one either. I don't know. I can't pick on that one. Let's skip that one.
We can't skip anymore. We can only skip one game a week.
Oh, okay. Well, then I'm going to go with the Texans on that one.
I'm going to go with the Texans on that one, too. Just because I think the Texans have more positioned players than the Titans do.
They do.
Okay. Got the Carolina Panthers taking on the Atlanta Falcons. I'm leaning towards Atlanta on this one. Atlanta has a good running game. Atlanta has a good run game.
Yeah, they do. I think Atlanta's going to win. I think it's going to be close, but I think Atlanta's going to win.
Do you know who's playing for Atlanta? Whether it's Michael Penix Jr. or Kirk Cousins? Is their quarterback?
That I don't know.
No. I'm not sure either. Because I don't really pay attention to the Falcons like that, but I'm going to go with the Falcons on that one.
I'm going with the Falcons on that one.
All righty. Let's go with the Bears and the Vikings.
Ooh.
That's a good one.
I'm going with the Bears.
I'm going with the Vikings on that one.
Oh, we got one disagreement. Right on.
I got a disagreement. Let's go. We got the Chargers and the Jaguars.
Chargers.
I'm gonna go with the Chargers on that one too. I think the Chargers and Jaguars is going to be an interesting game, though. You
It
know,
will be an interesting
because
game.
there's a lot of hype train between. There's a lot of hype train between Trevor Lawrence and Justin Herbert, and honestly, they're good quarterbacks. Don't get me wrong, but they're not the guys for their organizations.
No, they're good.
They
good,
are
but they're not
great
the guys.
quarterbacks, though.
Yeah,
but
they
they're
are. I
not
agree.
the guys in that
No.
sense. So I'm gonna go Chargers on that one. Okay, here's the next game. The Tampa Bay Buccaneers taking on the Buffalo Bills. I'm gonna lean towards Tampa on this one, only because Tampa lost to New England last week, and I feel like Tampa's gonna try to get their revenge game back. And Buffalo hasn't been playing as well recently. And Buffalo really doesn't have anybody to catch the ball. Like, as of right now, the Patriots look like they have more receivers than Buffalo does.
Yeah, I'm leaning towards, honestly, I'm leaning towards the Bucks.
Yeah, I think it makes sense, you know?
Yeah, I think it makes sense.
I would have picked the Bills if the Bills had something more, but I don't see it this year, the Bills.
I don't either. I mean, I'm going towards the Bucks on that one.
You know, I was saying for the longest time that the Bills were going to like just step it up, and they weren't going to, because like I just feel like they've lost a lot. The last year or two, they've lost a lot on defense. They've lost a lot on offense.
Yes, they've lost a lot. They've lost a lot on offense and defense. I agree with you on that one.
Well, but the Bucks have lost a lot this year. You know, they don't have Mike Evans or Chris Godwin or Bucky Irvin.
Nope. I think that game is going to be a good game now.
Yeah, it'll definitely be a good game.
I think it'll be a good game now. It's going to be close.
A great game. All right. Next matchup, we got the Cincinnati Bengals taking on the Pittsburgh Steelers.
Steelers.
We'll go with the Steelers on that one too. I hate fucking Aaron Rodgers with a passion. So the fact that I have to sit here and be like, oh, the Steelers are gonna win, Aaron Rodgers is going. Mike Tomlin cringed the other day when he was asked about Aaron Rodgers. He cringed at that reporter. He was like, yeah, I wasn't happy with his performance, obviously. It was hysterical.
He needs to retire.
Yeah. Who, Mike Tomlin or Aaron Rodgers?
No, Aaron Rodgers. He needs to retire. I think he's done.
I agree.
You look at Aaron Rodgers, he just doesn't have it anymore.
I agree. All right, so we got the 49ers and the Arizona Cardinals.
49ers
all day. The Arizona Cardinals are a sorry mistake. Marvin Harrison Jr. just had wrist surgery, and they don't know how long he's going to be out. So,
although, yeah. But they did beat the Cowboys, though. They did beat the Cowboys. Oh, and another thing, before we forget, Zach, my condolences for the Cowboys and his family and friends, and what a tragedy.
Yeah, very tragic for the Cowboys. It's terrible.
And they're 24 years old, man. 24 years old.
I know, man. You really got to preach about being able to talk to somebody. If you need to talk to somebody, if you're going through somebody, really just talk about it, because that's really disheartening. It's really tragic that what happened to him. And he could have talked it out with somebody. He could have had a different mindset, a different change of something that had gone on in his life. It may have been small, it may have been big, but whatever it is, he could have talked about it and he could have gotten through it. So Rest in peace to
No,
him for sure.
yes, and I know the Cowboys are going to come out and play hard in his memory.
For sure, for sure.
And what I heard too is one of the reasons why he did what he did, it had a big impact on him emotionally and mentally, was the death of his mother. Because I guess him and his mother were like really tight, and he just, from what I heard, he just couldn't handle it.
Yeah.
That's what I heard. But either way, he just wasn't strong enough to ask for help.
Mm-hmm.
And I just hope that God forgives him and he's reunited with his mother.
For sure, for sure.
No, I mean, it's just, that just goes to show you, and it showed me, because I'm a guy that thinks money makes you happy, and it really doesn't. You got to make yourself happy.
Yep, you do. I tell you that all the time, Mr. Gibbs. You know,
And I've realized
you gotta be yourself, and you gotta change. You cannot make money when you're negative. You can only make money when you're positive. And in that sense, he had a negative mindset. He may not have been able to make the money that he wants, but just because you have money, it doesn't make you happy. The time makes you happy once you've made the money.
Yes, sir, and I agree with that. And yeah, that's true. And and I my deepest condolences to his girlfriend, and
for sure.
I mean, I just, may he rest in peace.
Yep, for sure. The next game we got is the Seattle Seahawks versus the Los Angeles Rams. The Rams are going to win that one because Matthew Stafford has been playing out of his mind. I think Matthew Stafford is going to win MVP. That's my take right now. Week 11, Matthew Stafford's winning MVP.
I think he's going to win MVP.
Unless he gets hurt, Matthew Stafford's winning MVP as of right now.
If he doesn't get hurt, yeah, he's gonna win MVP. And also, I think too, is if he can stay healthy, the Rams are going all the way.
I think it's a very interesting conversation if Matt Stafford ends up with the second Super Bowl in his career. Because there's not a whole lot of players that have more than one Super Bowl at the quarterback position.
Well,
so I think it means a lot. Very recently, he bailed himself out, though. It took almost 17 years of his career, but he's now a 500 quarterback. He has as many wins as losses now. Those years in Detroit really screwed him, though. But hey, he's playing his mind out right now. So credit to him. I'm gonna go with the Rams on that one for sure.
I'm going with the Rams on that one.
Chiefs, the Seahawks defense has been pretty good, though, I will say.
Yeah, they've been pretty good, but I mean, they shouldn't have gave up those. I mean, they shouldn't have gave up those points to Arizona.
Yeah. All right.
They kind of played a little sloppy there, and you can't play sloppy against a team like the Rams. They'll kill you.
Yeah, facts. All right. The next team we got here is we've got the Kansas City Chiefs going into Denver to play the Denver Broncos. That should be an interesting game. Denver's actually not doing horrible this year.
No, they're actually 8-2, 7-2. I can't remember their record, but they're not. I think they're in first place in the division.
Yeah, they're 8-2.
I'm going with Kansas City on that one.
I'm gonna go with Kansas City on that one too, even though I feel like we might regret that one.
It's possible, but I'm going with Kansas City because
I'm gonna go with Kansas City on that one too. But I wouldn't be surprised if the Broncos won.
I wouldn't be either, but I'm just saying I'm going with, because
the pick is Kansas City. The pick is Kansas City. I'm just saying I won't be surprised about the Broncos.
Well, no, me either, but I'm just saying I'm going for Kansas City because I just feel that Kansas City, knowing that their streak is on the line, winning 9 consecutive AFC West title, that's on the line now.
Yeah, that's true too.
You know, so I think Kansas City is going to come out with a lot of fight. I really do.
Here we go. The Baltimore Ravens versus the Cleveland Browns.
Well, now, you know, Baltimore's on a 3-game winning streak. I think Baltimore's going to win that one. They got Lamar Jackson back.
I think Baltimore needs to win out if they have any chance of making the playoffs. And I know I know that that's crazy, but with the way their record
No,
is
I
set
don't
up
think it's
right,
crazy at all.
the way their
I think
record's
it's
set
the
up
truth.
right now, like it does sound crazy, but they kind of need to win. By the time they play the Patriots in like the next 3 or 4 weeks, like it's going to determine if they're in the playoffs or not. But if the Ravens have one mess up at this point, their season is toasted. They can't lose. The Ravens can't afford to lose.
No, that's what my cousin says. She said the same thing. My cousin's a Ravens fan, and she said the same thing.
They need to win out. So I'm going with the Ravens on that one 100% because they need to win out on that.
Well, they got to win.
If they're going to make the playoffs, they have to win out. That's it.
Yeah, that's it. Yeah.
All right, Sunday Night Football, Mr. Gibbs. We have the Detroit Lions taking on the Philadelphia Eagles. That should be a good matchup.
It's going to be a good matchup.
That's a good Sunday Night Football game right there.
I'll be watching.
That's a solid Sunday Night Football game. I think I'm going to lean towards the Eagles on that one.
I'm leaning towards the Eagles on that one, too.
Okay. And then we've got Monday Night Football. Jared's Las Vegas Raiders and the Dallas Cowboys.
Oh, of course I'm going to go with my Raiders. Despite their record, of course I'm going to go with the Raiders, as you know. As you guys know. Of course I'm going to go with my Raiders.
I'll go with the Raiders on that one, too. The Cowboys have been looking like frauds.
They are. They are.
So, that pretty much wraps up everything that we've talked about as far as football going into Week 11 here. So, make sure you stay tuned and stay woke, and we will see you on the next episode.
Stay woke. See you on the next episode.